you've experienced this real victory in this space with the comeback, but you also got to experience that
failure.
No.
What if that's where you were going? That would be great.
Yes. I don't know what you were doing before the comeback. It just didn't pop, whatever it was. No, my point being that you, with Friends, you could arguably say you got to be in the last giant communal TV, mega hit that no one at the time realized this is maybe the last of these where everyone's going to watch this show and it's a cultural touchstone, and this is where we all are watching these people go through this life. That was such a phenomenon.
Yeah.
And very few people get to be in the nose cone of that rocket. And you've had both very different experiences, but the success you're having now is the success of this new way of experiencing TV, as opposed to the massive, it's Cheers level, Happy Days, massive. And I'm just curious, like, you've experienced them both, and I don't think a lot of people have. That's got to be unusual. Yeah, to have both of those.
Okay.
That's all. You don't need to comment.
I don't know.
Don't you agree? Like a cult hit, because that's what I feel like.
Right.
But also, it's a different. It's a very. It's a great piece of work that is. That fits this new medium really well, in my opinion. Okay. Which is
I'm just trying to understand. Because what do you mean time's relative?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
See, a guy's on a train and he's passing a station. Now, what if someone on the station throws an orange?
That's what I'm hearing simultaneously while you're talking about the other thing, because time folds.
Because you're existing. You're on both folds of the time.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
you
it's
get what I'm saying.
1986, and hi, I'm Lisa.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also at that point in my life now, too. I'm traveling. I'm existing on this plane in 2026, but I'm also right now in 1986, and I'm buying tons of Lisa Kudrow stock. And now I'm rich.
It was exciting when I went public.
I made a killing. Some of you started buying Lisa when Friends hit the air, but not me. I was there in the olden days when we were in a weird basement doing improv.
Right.
For absolutely nobody. I think that one night we had one
Rats.
person there was a rat.
But
they applauded and they had good suggestions. But they were the same suggestions. Virulent disease. Rat, you said that already.
You were so mad at me.
What?
It felt like there were days we were doing this and you were just looking at me like, why are we doing this? Like, what did you make me do?
Performing in a theater that was at the bottom of the Scientology Center, and no one would come in. And there was one person, I think one night there was one or two people in a theater and we did our show anyway. We were like, the real pros perform even when there's one or two people. Let's go. And then afterwards, I was just embittered.
Oh,
yeah, you were mad.
That's rough, though.
And she was my, so honest. Elise is always super honest with me. And she would, when I would be down or if someone was doing performances that were hacky, I would put my head in my hands like this. And she'd say, they can see you.
Yeah.
You're being a dick. And I'm like, you're right. I forgot.
That's subtle compared to what you were doing. You know what you were doing.
What were you?
Yeah.
What was
Show
you
them
doing?
what you were actually
I don't
doing.
know. I can't. Pulling my hair out. Yeah.
You know that bit, that funny bit when he's like in so much pain that he's pulling his hair out. And so it's a little more than just this.
Yeah, okay.
I know. What?
I'm saying
you're a terrible person.
I'm a bad person.
Basically, I guess. Wow. That's not nice.
Yeah.
That's
Just
not
kidding.
a nice thing for
I
a guest
wore
to do.
No, it's
wore
good,
my heart on my sleeve.
I know.
When it came to comedy.
Yeah.
And that was not always a good thing. And I needed to
just
be.
felt like it's good
You
for
just need
us
to put a sheet
get
over me.
some...
You just need to put a sheet over me when someone went up to do a nerd character and had tape around the middle of their glasses was going, I've been working on a new formula and I like computers. And Lisa just needed to you need to have a tarp that they put over a barbecue outdoors. You just need to have one that you put over me so that they couldn't see
No,
that I
it
wanted
was
to
just
die.
like, wait, who's going? Oh, you're going up? Okay. Give me a second.
Conan, we're going to put the tarp on now.
Yeah.
Then you just see a quivering tarp with steam coming off of
With
it.
fists coming out of it.
Okay, listen. What is this, beat up Conan Day? Sona's not going to stand for that.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah,
You're going to encourage
No,
it.
I
It's
am. I'm
not
going to
beat
encourage it.
up.
I'm going to laugh and I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But to me, it's not beating up on you. It's just you had a highly attuned antenna for subpar comedy. And that's the whole thing about classes. Everyone's learning what their clown is. Don't you hate that expression? Find your clown.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, that's
Who's your clown?
groundling thing. Teachers were like, you just got to find your clown. And I get really mad.
The one thing I still
don't know
can't
that.
do to this day is improv warm-up exercises.
Oh.
And there have been, I didn't like them back in the 80s. And I just wanted to go out there and do the thing. And I didn't want to play these games backstage to have us all get in the mood or something.
Me neither. Not in the mood.
And then,
Out of the mood.
and it's these games like blip, blop, bloop. I look at you and go blip, and you look at me and go bloop, and blip, blop, bloop. And you're always in an alley somewhere in Hollywood, and it smells like urine, and you're going bloop, bloop, blippity, bloop, 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 blippity, bloop. And I would say, can we just not do this? I will pay you. I will pay you if we don't have to do this. And be like, you have to do it, man. It's really good. We're gonna
we had to do that recently.
We did.
A few years ago.
We did a show for charity and backstage, again in an alley in Culver City, I think. And someone said, "Okay, everybody, let's warm up. Let's play skiddly daddly dee."
I know.
You know,
Like, what is that?
Skiddly daddly. What is that really?
And
What
I
is
don't
it?
know what it is.
What's
I didn't
know?
No, I didn't know what the thing was. They were even telling
I didn't
the
know
game.
either, and I said-
but it was an involved thing. But first you had to like skidoop it, like just like no.
And I was
That's not what
begging.
we
I was
do.
saying, can I just not do this?
Yeah, why did you do it?
No, I think we did it a little bit,
did
and
it.
then just went all right.
Okay.
So
Moving on.
is it
Yeah.
time? I think it's time. I don't know
think
that we have
should
time
go.
for this.
I made the sound of a siren. I said, "Oh, I think someone." I think there's someone got hurt somewhere. We better go inside. Oh, the cops are coming. We better clear
was that
out.
a gunshot?
Yeah. Kapow! That's not a gun, Conan.
Ooh.
That's a terrible gun. Now get back to your blue. I said blipped. You got to say bloop. Anyway, that's just me. I wasn't built for
No,
that.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
I almost quit because I didn't like what I saw in the first improv class where it's like throw a space ball and they're
Yeah.
just and be angry and they're just like grr. I couldn't. I just went. That's what
Well-
I have to do. Maybe I'm not. This isn't for me.